The Universal Child Allowance is a social benefit that the Argentine state grants to the unemployed, to cash-in-hand workers, and to those who earn less than the minimum living age and are parenting children under the age of 18. It was introduced by the Front for Victory government of Cristina Fernandez 6 years ago and remains a cornerstone policy of the governing party. Mauricio MAcri of the right-wing Let's Change coalition was once a staunch proponent of the measure but has changed stance, now promising that he will keep it without commenting on how he plans to fund it. Here is teleSUR's Poblete with more from Buenos Aires.
Argentina's Universal Child Allowance is a social insurance benefit that will surely go down in this country's history as one of the greatest legacies of the governing Front for Victory coalition. It has changed the lives of millions, including Soraida's.
We used to live off my husband's income. Now we have the Universal Child Allowance, which helps and complements our household's finance and helps my daughter.
More than 3.5 million children have the safety net of the Universal Child Allowance under them, which has, in most cases, ensured them a healthy, balanced diet for the first time ever.
The benefit is for the kids. It does not belong to mom or dad. It's there to buy the kids fresh fruit and vegetables or some meat. It helps. We are really grateful that this government distributes the wealth instead of putting it into their pockets as those who governed before them did.
The Universal Child Allowance is funded by taxes applied to soybean exports, which right-wing presidential candidate Mauricio MAcri of the Cambiemos coalition has promised to abolish if he is elected. On the other hand, MAcri has promised that he will not scrap the Universal Child Allowance, but has not said how he plans to fund it. And many here in Argentina fear it is an electoral promise he will break if he becomes president. I asked Zoraida how would losing the benefit affect her family.
It would affect my children directly and me as a mother, because to see my child go without the basic items I mentioned before, as a mother, that would be very hurtful. I will feel helpless.
Macri's coalition was only until recently a fierce critic of the Universal Child Allowance, promising to abolish it if voted into the presidency. Mauricio MAcri and the right-wing pro-party he leads backflipped on this policy right at the start of the presidential race when it realised that terminating the Universal Child Allowance would scare away millions of voters, including Zoraida, who were not prepared to put this country's social achievements over the past decade at risk. Poblete, teleSUR, Buenos Aires.